We're live. Hello. Hope you're well. Happy Monday. So I did just quickly put a post on Instagram just to say to grab a strap. If you don't have one, you could use a belt, a rope, a dog lead. So just quickly, if you need to, run off and grab one of those. You won't need it until towards the end, and even then you may not even need one. It's just in case you do. So pop that to one side. So today's focus is all lower body for runners, cyclists. So there's going to be lots of hip flexor stretches, hamstrings, working on a bit of mobility, flexibility, as well as a little bit of strengthening. So we start with our grounding and centering. Normally we do a still grounding and centering, but today we're going to do it through a bit of movement. As you've probably done it with me before maybe. So standing tall, either with feet together or hip distance apart, whichever you prefer. And all we're going to be doing is going from extended mountain to forward fold. So we're going to do that maybe 6 or so times. And the main focus is to move with the breath. So start the movement at the beginning of your inhalation and end the movement at the end of your inhalation. So for example, you start your inhalation, you end your inhalation at the top, and then you exhale coming all the way down and then lifting all the way back up again. So when you're ready, let's start. So inhale, lift, extended mountain, stretch up tall, and then exhale, come into your forward fold. So soft knees and let the forehead release. That's 1. So inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Try closing the eyes and allow the body to move freely. We're going to do one more here. So inhale, reach up all the way, stretch up tall. Exhale to release, coming all the way down. Inhale as you lift, let's come to our mountain pose. We're going to do that one more time, but really slow it down. And don't worry if you don't stay in time with me. Do it in your own time, own pace. So when you're ready, inhale, lifting and stretching. Exhale, releasing and lowering. That's 2. Start to feel my balance going when you close the eyes. Stay nice and tall. And as always, I've lost count, so I'm going to do one more. So I'm going to release all the way down to our forward fold. Inhale, stretch all the way up and just pause at the top. As you exhale, just take the right hand down to the side. Let your breath return to normal. So the left hand is lifted. We're going to step the left foot behind the right. And we're just going to lean over to the side. So we're stretching into the rib cage, into the side of the body. And you can just keep the right hand to the side or to the leg. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Try placing your hand to the bottom of the rib cage. So feel yourself expanding as you breathe in. And feel yourself releasing as you breathe out. We'll do that one more time. In through the nose. Out through the nose. Releasing. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, standing tall. Stepping the right foot behind the left. And we'll do the same thing. So leaning over to one side. Open up through the ribs, side of the body. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Again, if you want to, place your hands to the bottom of the rib cage. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. So you're really opening up into those intercostal muscles. One more breath here. And then release. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, come into your forward fold. Let's pause there. So breath returns to normal. You can keep the knees soft. If you want to, take hold of the elbows and allow the upper body to release forwards. Forehead releases down. Release the hands to the floor. And just make sure now that the feet are under the hips. So the feet are hip distance apart. Left hand comes to the middle. Bend the left knee and really extend up through the right hip. So that right leg is nice and straight. And then reach the right arm up to the ceiling. So if you can turn and look towards the fingers as much as you can. So a nice big twist through the spine, opening through the shoulders, as well as working into those hips. You might start to feel a nice stretch in the hamstrings too. Start to release, come to the other side. So right hand to the floor or fingertips. The right knee bends, left leg is nice and long. Open the left arm up. And again, really twist through the spine. Squeeze that left shoulder back. And then start to release. We're going to step the right foot forward, but only a little bit. So stepping just slightly forward, just so maybe the back heel is in line with the left toes. And then we're going to push the hips back. You might want to bend the left knee a little. And we're just coming into a hamstring stretch here. So you can stay on your fingertips, on your palms, but keep the spine long. So lift the chest and have the crown of the head drawing forwards. If that feels okay, you can take it a bit deeper by lifting the right toes. You can hold on to the toes if you want to, or just keep the toes lifted. You might start to feel that stretch going down into those calf muscles, but keep those hips back. Releasing, come to the other side. So left foot now steps forwards. Again, just a little bit, and make sure the feet are hip distance apart. Almost forgot what I was even going to say then. So the right leg's bent, left leg is long, and you're pushing the hips back. Back is long, crown of the head draws forwards. And then again, if you want to, try lifting those left toes for a deeper stretch. You can see my toes shaking. I'm such a shaker. Nice big deep breath still. Slowly release. Feet to hip distance, come into your forward fold. Walk both hands over to the left side. And then walk both hands round to the right side. Hands can be on the legs if needed. Listen to your body and go to where your body wants to. Come back to center. Let's step the feet back to our downward dog here. So feet to hip distance, hands are shoulder width apart. The belly is lifting. And you can keep the heels lifted if you need to. Keep a soft bend in the knees. Or if you like, start walking through the legs, bending one knee and then the other. So you're just starting to slowly stretch off a little more into the backs of the legs, into the ankles. Don't rush, take your time. Again, moving with the breath. Connect the breath to the body. Make yourself whole. Becoming one. Looking to the hands, step the feet to the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway, so a long flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step or hop the feet back to your plank. You can lower to the knees or keep the knees lifted. Knees or toes. Let's lower to our chaturanga, so we lower halfway. And then we lift into our upward facing dog. So we untuck the toes, lift the chest, squeeze those shoulders back, and then push back into your downward dog. Let's pause here for 5 long breaths. So let the head release between the arms. Breathing in and out of the nose. Bring your focus to your hands for a couple of breaths. Really press into the fingers, the knuckles. Share the weight in the whole hand, not just the wrists. Look into the hands, hop or step the feet forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Let's step the right foot all the way back. So a nice long, low lunge. So untuck the toes. We're going to lift the left arm up to the ceiling so the right hand stays down. Inhale to reach up tall. Exhale, we're going to bring the left elbow all the way down to the floor. And then inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale to release down. So elbow comes as far down as you can. And then inhale to reach all the way up. Do that a couple more times on your own. Moving with the breath and allow the hips to sink forwards. So we're still focusing on those hips. Exhale, take your hand to the floor and step the left foot back to your downward dog. Stepping to the front of the mat, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. This time step the left leg back. Big step back. Knee comes to the floor, untuck the toes, and make sure that the hips are sinking forwards. So inhale, reach the right arm this time all the way up. Really open the chest. And then exhale, bringing the elbow all the way to the floor. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, coming all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Again, a couple more times on your own. Let the hips sink down low. Don't rush, take your time. Once more, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming all the way down. Take the hand to the floor, step back to your downward facing dog. Closing the eyes, connect back to the breath and the body, and just be still for a few breaths. Let the heels drop down. If you want to, try lifting the toes in front of you. Let's step the left foot to the left hand. And we're going to lift the arms up in front of us. And focus on having your weight even throughout the front foot. And you're pushing the heel back behind you. So you're creating a nice long line. Lifting the arms up, come into your crescent lunge. Think about tucking that tailbone as much as you can. The more you do, the deeper you'll get the stretch into those hip flexors. Oh, I feel wobbly. Come forward to your warrior three. So reach the arms forwards and lift the back heel. Ooh. I'm going to bring my hands to my heart center, which you can do as well, or keep the arms extended. Pushing through the heel. Start to lift and bring the knee in front of you. Lifting the knee high. Come back to your warrior three. So push the heel back, slow and controlled. Chest draws forwards. Let's do that again. So lifting, the knee comes in front. And then push back to your warrior three. Don't worry if you wobble. Find your balance. Oh, as I say that, down I go. Oh, and now I can't recover. Warrior three. Slowly lift. If you need to take the foot to the floor for a moment, you can. Or take the right hand to the right foot. Draw the knees in line with each other. And really tuck the tailbone again. So the more you tuck the tailbone, the deeper you get that stretch into the front of the leg, into the hip flexor. Shoulders are soft. And try and draw the foot all the way into the hips as much as you can. Slowly releasing. Inhale, extended mountain, stretch up tall. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Step back to your downward facing dog. Settling the breath, settle the body. Let's do the other side. So step the right foot to the right hand. Keep the back heel lifted. And then when you're ready, let's reach the arms up in front. So extend through that back leg. Feel grounded in the front foot. And then lift into your crescent lunge. Tuck the tailbone. Be careful not to flare the ribs out in front. Feel the belly button drawing into the spine. And then when you're ready, warrior three. So reach the arms forwards. Shift the weight forwards and feel the back heel lifting. Again, I'm bringing my hands to my heart center. You can do the same. Make sure those hips are level and that left hip doesn't start to lift up or rise. Slowly start to bring that left knee in front. Lift the knee high as you can, and then push all the way back. Warrior three. Extend through the heel, crown of the head draws forwards, and then when you're ready, inhale to lift. Lift the knee high. Exhale to push back. We're going to do that one more time. So on your next inhale, lifting up. Exhale, pushing back. Warrior three. This time as you lift, again, if you need to take the foot down, you can. Or take the left hand to the left foot. If you want to, you can even take both hands to the foot. Draw the knees together. Tuck the tailbone. Squeeze the thighs together if you need to. And draw that foot in nice and close. Slowly releasing. Start to feel the fire in the legs a little. Let's come down to the floor. So roll back onto your mats. And just hug the knees into the chest. Let's start to get into some nice deep stretches. Gently rock from side to side. So let's keep hold of the right knee. We're going to extend the left leg all the way out, but don't let the heel touch the floor yet. Keep the heel just hovered above the ground and keep that right knee hugged all the way in towards you. Push through the heels, toes are lifted. And all we're going to do is draw this right knee out to the side. Take the left hand and just place it on top of the left hip. Just stops that hip from lifting. And then squeeze the right knee back to center. Let's do that a couple more times. So we roll the knee out to the side and then roll the knee back to the middle. Inhale to the side. Exhale to the middle. Take the foot to the floor now. Push through the heel. Squeeze the right knee in close. You can stay here, or you can take hold of the inside of the foot and lift the heel up towards the ceiling. And your focus is bringing the knee down to the side of the body. Big breaths. Use your breath to help release any tension, any stress. And slowly releasing. Bring the left leg back towards you, hugging the knees in. Come to the other side. So left knee stays in close, right heel pushes away, and again just hover the foot above the floor. So when you're ready, inhale, roll the left knee all the way out to the side, and then exhale back to center. Inhale out to the side, exhale to center. One more time, keep the leg extended. And then when you're ready, take the right heel to the floor. You can stay here, or you can take hold of the inside of the foot and lift the heel up to the ceiling. Drawing that left knee down to the floor. Big breaths. Take really big belly breaths. So as you breathe in, feel the stomach rising. As you breathe out, feel it releasing. Slowly release. So this is where you want to grab your strap. So whether you're using the sleeve to your jumper, whatever it may be, you just want to have hold of a strap. We're going to take it to the bottom of the foot. Let's all start with our right foot. So take the strap around the right foot. We're going to lie back, and you want to have the strap towards the heel of the foot as much as possible. Holding on with both hands. Left leg extends all the way out and push the heel away from you. So it's similar to what we were just doing, with the left leg stays extended but the right leg is staying in close towards us. We want the shoulders to be soft, so we don't want the shoulders to be drawing forwards. Allow the shoulders to come down to the floor. And we're focusing on a deep stretch into the calf, into the hamstrings. Arms are heavy, so the weight of the arms are doing the work rather than you pulling the leg towards you. We're going to take now hold with just the right hand, so the left hand is going to be free. You can take the left hand to the top of the left hip, and we're going to take the right leg all the way out to the side. You don't have to come all the way over. Just go to a place that feels comfortable for you. But the important part is keep that left hip down. Don't roll over to one side. And we're moving that stretch now to the inside of the thigh. You'll feel it all the way on the inside of the leg. Try thinking about drawing the tummy muscles all the way over to the left side to keep you grounded to the floor. Again, shoulders are soft. And then come back to center. We're going to change hands. So hold on with the left hand. Right hand can come down to the ground if you like. And we're going to bring the foot now across the body. So again, come as far over that feels right for you. Try and keep that left leg extended out in front. My foot's now resting on the wall, which is actually quite helpful, but don't worry if not. Close the eyes and just try and focus in on where you feel that stretch. I feel it in a few different places, but I don't want to say where. Take this moment to figure out where you feel it. Maybe you don't feel it at all. That's completely on you. That's down to your body. We're all different, so we feel it in different places. Try and keep the shoulders to the ground if you can. And then slowly come back to center. Let's do one more stretch here. So really walk the hands up high. If you want, you can take hold of the toes. So you can take the index finger, the middle finger, and just wrap it around the big toe. And draw that leg towards you. Extend the left leg still. And then slowly release. Let's come to the other side. So we're changing over. Strap goes onto the left leg. So you want the strap towards the heel. The right leg is extending all the way out. And again, walk the arms all the way up as close as you can towards the foot. If you want to, you can hold on with the toes. I personally prefer using the strap. I think it just helps a little bit better with alignment, keeps the shoulders soft. So extending through the right leg, enjoying that stretch now into the calf, into the hamstring. Big breaths. Let's take the straps into the left hand. Right hand rests on top of the hip, and we're taking the foot out wide. So again, take your time. It might be that the leg starts quite high, and as you settle in, the foot slowly comes lower and lower. Give the muscles a chance to adjust and to stretch. And again, feel those tummy muscles drawing over to the right side this time. And then slowly come back to center. Change hands. Take the left hand to the floor and draw the foot all the way over to the side. Try and keep drawing the foot up nice and high as well as coming over. So this is a bit of a spinal twist as well. So if you're keeping that left shoulder down, you're twisting through the spine as well as releasing into the hips, the legs. Again, take a couple of moments, work out where you feel the stretch the best. Listen to your body. And then slowly back to center. Let's take one last deep stretch here. And then slowly releasing. So take your strap or whatever you use, place it to one side. Bring the hands to the insides of the legs, and you can either hold on to the ankles or hold on to the soles of the feet as we come into our happy baby pose. So we're pushing the knees out wide, Heels are up to the ceiling, toes down to the floor. And feel free to just rock, roll from side to side. Let the arms be heavy, shoulders are soft. And then slowly release. Roll over to your side and make your way to a seated position. Crossing the legs. Sitting tall. And just let the hands face up towards the ceiling. Hands coming to your heart center. Lightly press the palms, the fingers together. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Bowing the forehead to the fingers. Index finger just gently presses into the third eye, into the middle of the eyebrows. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Namaste. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I love doing this stretch with a strap. That's probably one of my favourite things to do. And it always feels so good because it always hurts, but in a really nice way, I guess. So thank you. Have a lovely week. See you all on Thursday at 6 and feel free to send me any messages. Yeah. Thank you very much.